What's up, guys? So let's talk 3 reasons why masterminds are different than group coaching programs. Now, they're the same kind of a subset. So a mastermind is a type of group coaching program. I think that's important to catch on to right away. So first up, yes, masterminds are groups. You're coaching people in a group setting. Now, here's the beauty of any of these models. There's nothing right or wrong with group coaching programs or masterminds, but there are differences and they're important. And we often hear things labeled as mastermind. And I want to just clarify that a little bit so you know what you're building. Many of you are building these group coaching programs or masterminds trying to figure it out. Like you need to know what in the world you're doing. So first up, here's how this works. Number one, you need to move from one-on-one coaching or done-for-you services into something more scalable, more sustainable, something you can actually build long-term. That requires you doing something scalable, something that allows you to work with multiple people, many people at once. Okay, now here's where the breakdown happens, because group coaching and masterminds handle different volumes of people, all right? A mastermind is kind of the purest expression of a group of people that you're guiding through a process. You might be taking 10, 15, 20 people through a process together where they're learning what you know. They're taking your expertise, your coaching, your structure, your system, who you are, and they're turning that into their action, making that their own. They're doing it together. Like it's very collective, very relational, and very like trust oriented. That's a super cool thing, right? That's a mastermind. Masterminds have been around for thousands of years. All the big experts you hear about know about that. Everybody has masterminds, who's anybody, but it's very like select to be in that really tight group. That's why they're so cool to be in, and they're often so expensive to be in, okay? Because it's really, really close to the expert. You can have a mastermind. Go build one. I would absolutely recommend that anybody start, if you're going to sell your information, we'll talk group coaching in a second. It's a step down. I would recommend if anybody's selling your information, start at the top tier of the value ladder. Like don't sell all this lower stuff first. Freaking start at the top of the value ladder. Sell your expertise for what it's worth, which it's worth a lot. You deserve that. You've put in the blood, sweat, and tears. That's who you are. Like go get that value. Let's talk about group coaching. Okay, so we got this mastermind thing at the very tip top, right? Let's talk group coaching. It's kind of a step down. It's not bad, just different, okay? Just to give you perspective, there's like a mastermind at the very top, the most value, best thing ever for you and your clients. And then there's something like an e-course or like an ebook or a 3-part video series. Nothing wrong with that. It's just very low touch, low relationship down here at the other end, right? A group coaching program is just underneath mastermind, but on its way towards more the e-course and that kind of thing. All right, here's why. Because in a group coaching program, you're frequently giving people a lot of content. You're giving them a lot of stuff to work on. It could be delivered in templates, video recordings, an email sequence they get once a day to take action on, maybe a weekly or monthly call with you. Often you'll see things like Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups or some kind of private community built around a group coaching program. All right. But that private community is often pretty big. So there might be 50 people or 100 people or 1,000 people in a group coaching program. There's a lot of content you can consume at your own pace and then support calls from the team. That's a really good, effective model. We actually have a model like that at Group Coach Nation. We also have masterminds. We do all those models. This is Group Coach Nation, folks. We do it, try it, fix it, figure it out. Like our goal is to show you how to do this. So we do all these models. But the thing is, that's a lower entry point. It gives people a chance to like, oh my gosh, I need to get the strategy right. I need to get solutions and I need to be able to make it my own. And I care more about that than I do about being in a close, like 10-person community that we can like build a community together and do this. If more of what you're after is like, just give me the instructions and give me coaching so I can get this done and accountability, all that kind of stuff, group coaching works well. If you're building a program and you want to be able to scale infinitely and put a ton of people in there, a group coaching model works really well. It's a little less personal unless we run ours very, very personally, but often they get pretty big. Here's the thing. Don't call a group coaching program a mastermind, right? They're not masterminds. They're large and scalable. They're definitely better than e-courses, but they're larger and scalable, less relational. A mastermind is that top tier thing. So the reasons are pretty straightforward about why they're different, but here's the thing. One's not right and one's wrong. What's right or wrong in this model of teaching people at scale, meaning teaching more than one person at a time or helping more than one person at a time so you can get your time back? What's right or wrong about that is really what you and your community need. So if you can deliver your content and you can help people make real life changing transformation with a mastermind or with a group coaching program, or quite frankly, with an e-course or a book, a free plus shipping book, whatever it is. If you can get them to transform and know that it'll happen for them, choose that model. If it works well with you, your lifestyle, and your needs. And if you and your lifestyle and your needs need something different, something that's like higher profit margin or that takes less of your time, then you're going to go farther and farther in the scale direction or the high profit direction. And group coaching and masterminds, those two, when done correctly, are super high profit and super transformational for the participants. It's really a great mix. And I know I'm just straight up talking money and time and all that stuff because, hey, we're entrepreneurs. That's a lot of what we deal with, right? We all have a limited amount of time. Money is something you can make more of, but you need to do it the smart way, right? So do the work, get the results, like we always talk about. So those are some differences that are really important. The thing I want to leave you with is just make sure that you're focusing on the thing that's right for you and your audience, okay? You and the people you're helping. People change way faster. Statistics show over 5 times faster in group settings, mastermind settings, that kind of thing, than they do with one-on-one coaching or consulting work. Groups work. We change faster in groups. We're humans. We're group creatures. We retain the transformation, the knowledge, all that stuff longer when we do it in groups. And it's built in accountability. It's built in structure. That's why I love teaching groups. And that's why I'm always part of a mastermind. Like as a student, when I'm learning something, right now I'm in 2 masterminds. I'm very selective. I go after very specific things I want to learn. And so I'm in 2 masterminds, right? I don't hire one-on-one coaching. I just don't. I know that me and my team are going to get faster results by being in part of a mastermind or a group coaching program if that's fit for us. But masterminds where we go. I want to get as close to the coach as possible. And I want to get the real deal stuff. And I want to make it applicable to me because I don't have a lot of time. I choose not to have a lot of time, is what I always say that. A lot of us think we have a lot of time or not, but we fill it up with busy work. I choose not to let my calendar be full of busy work and just workaholic stuff. I have a life to live and I want to live it. You do too. Go get your time back. Change your clients faster. Get your profitability up. Get your time back. That's this whole group coaching and mastermind thing. That's why we do this at Group Coach Nation. Okay, I'm Chris Williams. Ask your questions as always below. Happy to answer them. I see, what's up, guys? I see everybody jumping in here and saying, hey, so good to see you guys. Y'all keep rocking it. Work the system. Do the work. Get the results. Just make sure you do the right work. That is so, so critical. All right. Can't wait to talk to you all soon. Keep crushing it. Lean in. Ask your questions. We're here and we will answer your questions and do our best to deliver good content for you, as we always do, and give you the answers you need. Talk soon.